皆さんおはようございます。Thank you for joining me. This is the NHK Easy Web News article of the day for September 4th, 2025. 2025年9月4日の今日の記事でございます。So we have our title here. 交通ルールを守って警察が自転車に乗っている人に伝える。So, 交通ルール。交通 is transportation. So, 交通ルール is transportation rules. を守って。So, 守る in the te form. So, it's a command. Please obey or follow traffic. 交通 can also be traffic. Transportation or traffic. So, this is probably traffic rules. Please follow traffic rules. This is in quotes. So, this is something someone is saying. And then we have 警察がThe police, 自転車に乗っている人。So, 人, people, 自転車に乗っている人 be people who are currently riding bicycles. So, 乗る in the ている form, 乗っている。自転車に乗っている人に伝える。They are telling people who are riding bicycles to please obey traffic rules. 交通 transportation 守る to follow or to protect like to follow or obey rules 自転車 bicycle 伝える to tell 正しい correct 違反 violation or law breaking 払う to pay 去年Last year, 事故 an accident, and 亡くなる to pass away or to die. And there is actually no grammar of the day today because we've pretty much covered all the grammar that's in this article in the past week or so. So if you have any questions about this, any grammars in this article, feel free to go ahead and ask about it in the comments or go watch the past week and a half or so of articles, and they should have pretty much all the grammar you'll find in this article.
東京の新宿で今日警察が自転車に乗っている人たちに正しい交通ルールを伝えました。来年4月から自転車で交通ルールに違反した人はお金を払わなければなりません。携帯電話を使いながら運転すると12,000円。赤信号で止まらないと6,000円です。警察によると、東京で去年自転車に乗っていた25人が事故で亡くなりました。この中の20人は交通ルールを守っていませんでした。警察はルールを守って安全に自転車に乗ってくださいと話しています。
Okay, let's break this down.
東京の新宿で今日警察が自転車に乗っている人たちに正しい交通ルールを伝えました。
東京の新宿で So, で tells us where we're at. 新宿 in 東京。東京の新宿で4日 or 今日 the 4th today. 警察が the police 自転車に乗っている人たちに So, the たち makes it plural. So, 人たち people who were 自転車に乗っている riding bicycles. And then we have a に after 人たち saying to these people 正しい交通ルールを伝えました。So 正しい correct or proper 交通ルール traffic rules or laws を伝えました。They told So the police were stopping people on bicycles and telling them the proper traffic rules. 正しい交通ルールを伝えました。
来年4月から自転車で交通ルールに違反した人はお金を払わなければなりません。
来年4月から。So from, から tells us from a time period. 来年4月。So from April of next year. 来年 next year 4月 April. 自転車で on bicycles. 交通ルールに違反した人。So 人 people that 違反した。So 違反 being who violate or break 交通ルール。So 交通ルールに違反した人。People who break traffic laws or rules on bicycles. その人はお金を払わなければなりません。So お金 is money. お金を払わなければなりません。So this is なければなりません must do something. So 払わなければなりません they must pay. So they have to pay a fine or a fee if they break traffic rules in the future starting in April of next year.
携帯電話を使いながら運転すると12,000円。赤信号で止まらないと6,000円です。
携帯電話を使いながら。So, 携帯電話 is a telephone or a mobile phone in particular. 携帯電話を使いながら。We have 使う with ながら. So while using, 使う is to use. While using mobile phones, 運転すると. So if you drive or if you ride your bike while using your phones, will be 12,000 円. So 10,000 or 12,000 yen. Or 10,000, 12,000, 2,000. So 12,000 yen. 赤信号で So at red lights, 赤信号 is red light. で、止まらないと if you don't stop, 止まる at a red light, 6,000 円です。So you'll pay 6,000 yen. So the price that you have to pay or the fee you have to pay is worse if you drive or if you ride while using your cell phone than if you don't stop at a red light. So
警察によると、東京で去年自転車に乗っていた25人が事故で亡くなりました。
警察によると So according to によると is according to. So according to the police 警察によると東京で in Tokyo 去年 last year 自転車に乗っていた25人 So 25人 a counter for people here 人 is our counter for people and 25人 So 25 people who were riding bicycles が事故で亡くなりました So 事故で is in an accident 亡くなりました passed away or died. So last year in Tokyo, according to the police, there were 25 individuals who died in accidents while riding bicycles.
この中の20人は交通ルールを守っていませんでした。
この中の20人 So この中 within this group, or from among these 25, この中の20人20 people of these 25は交通ルールを守っていませんでした。So we have 守る in the past negative. They were not obeying the traffic rules. So 20 of these 25 deaths were not obeying traffic rules.
警察はルールを守って安全に自転車に乗ってくださいと話しています。
Okay, then we got 警察は or 警察は and then a quote と話しています So the police are saying, and then we have our quote here, ルールを守って obey the rules or follow the rules 安全に自転車に乗ってください So 安全に is safely 自転車に乗ってください So 乗る in the てください form or 乗る being conjugated to てください to say please do this So please obey the rules and safely ride your bicycle So yeah This is a very Japanese thing. 25, that's a pretty small number, I think, if I were to compare it to maybe other cities. But even then, they're cracking down on this. Because 20 of the 25 were not obeying the rules. So that's a pretty big chunk. A pretty significant number of people who passed away or died due to bicycle accidents for not obeying the rules. So that is our article for today. You'll notice I kind of changed it up a bit. YouTube was kind of punishing my videos for having those sections with the Furigana and the no Furigana. They were longer. I kind of wanted you to be able to study them in the video without pausing, but YouTube's actually been punishing me for that. So I kept it short. So please, if you'd like to study it yourself before we go over the articles together, just pause it and study on your own. Because I think it definitely helps to be able to work through things on your own and kind of get your brain used to the way that it's said in Japanese. The sentence order, the phrasing, and then obviously the words. So if you can, go ahead and pause it and study and see how much you can understand before we break this down together. So cool. Thank you for being here. ありがとうございました. I will plan on seeing you tomorrow for our last one of the week. また明日.